It says dynamic and ever-changing. Relationships have 4 different stages. And it's tough to know which one you're in until you hear about each stage and go, there it is. There it is right there. Okay, so the honeymoon stage. How long does the honeymoon stage last, typically, according to research?
I think it depends on how much time you spend together.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
I'm going to say a year.
3 months.
Okay, 2 months to 2 years.
Oh, that's
quite the span.
2 months to 2 years. Like, it might go away if you're together all the time after 2 months.
We've been together too long, because that's exactly what I was going to say.
We keep saying the same thing at the same time.
We're actually past our honeymoon stage.
We are, a little bit. Just a little bit.
But we're still in the honeymoon stage.
So this is the
later.
moment where it's difficult to get anything done. You're high on love. That person has quirks, but they're charming.
Wait, what is number
best,
2?
you guys.
No, this is the honeymoon stage. I'm
Okay.
still on number 1. Okay, number 2. It's the leaning in and the growth stage, and it starts to be a power struggle. Wait a second, that thing I thought was so cute, it's bugging me.
Yeah, it happens quick. The newness starts to wear off.
You see each other for who you are. And then you're wondering, does this work for me? This is a challenging time for a lot of couples, and you try to change people in this stage to be what you want them to be. Okay, the third one is the stable or complacent stage. Well, I guess this is it.
Like the boring part?
Yeah. When does that start to happen? Does it say the timeline? Does it say when that hits? Is that years in?
So it's interesting. It says most people break up at the second stage. When you start going, you're not who I thought you were after the honeymoon stage. If you can get past that one, you move into the complacency. Well, I guess this is it.
All of this makes me feel like I never want to be in a relationship again.
Well, you start saying disagreements are just disagreements. They don't turn into arguments, and when they do, they're more manageable. Like you're figuring the person out a little bit more, and finally it is the commitment stage. Like that's 3, I mean, it doesn't go from honeymoon to commitment typically. There are those 2 in the middle. At this stage, you've mastered how to manage bad times. You know how to embrace and celebrate the good times, and you rise above all that stuff, and you just prefer that person's company, and you're willing to put the effort in to make that happen.
After a lot of work on both sides.
Years later.
Years.
This is
it's not years for everybody. I mean, I know someone that just got engaged after 6 months. I mean, you go through those stages quickly, or maybe you skip some.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone's on their different timeline.
Yeah.
Everyone's chemistry is different.
A realistic way of looking at relationships. Okay, so could this be a factor too? How you want to be loved according to your birth month.
Oh, interesting.
Don't you love these so much?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to run down. We have full screens for every month, so take a look at your screen. We're going to start with January. You want to be loved for who you are without any expectations or judgment. You value honesty and authenticity in your relationship and appreciate when your partner takes the time to understand. Okay, February, you want to be loved for your vulnerability and sensitivity. March, you want to be loved for your reliability and dependability.
Okay, that's me. Reliability and dependability.
Okay, let me tell you.
No, I don't want to be loved for that.
You appreciate when your partner is consistent and trustworthy. You value open communication and clear boundaries in your relationships. Love is a deep, meaningful connection between 2 individuals that is built on mutual trust and respect.
Saray, what month are you?
July.
June? Oh, you're July. We're not 2 yet.
June, you want to be loved for your intelligence and ambition. July, you want to be loved for your energy and enthusiasm.
Is that true?
Enthusiasm, sure. You appreciate when your partner is spontaneous and open to new experiences, and you value relationships that are fun and
is that
dynamic.
like your number one?
Your voice went up high, which means that's not true. You did the sure.
Why wouldn't you love that, though, right? Your energy.
I feel like we all love all of these things.
Like very
born in
generic.
September.
Okay,
I'm emotionally intelligent. I love
So
that.
which month should I do? December? Okay, let me move on.
Okay.
You want to be loved for who you are with all your flaws and imperfections.
Again, don't we all want that?
Yeah.
You are, but maybe
We
you
want
lean
every month.
I lean that way more than others.
You are craving a feeling of pure acceptance and validation. In love and intimacy, it is a sense of being seen and understood without judgment or reservation.
I didn't know I had imperfections and flaws, but sure, love me. Love me for all of it.
Well, if you don't, but if you did.
It's like Zodiac, but instead it's just month by month.
Yeah, right.
I like
It's
it.
kind of the same thing.
And yeah, you really could pick any of those and be like, yeah, mine was kind of lame though.